It started when my cousin and I found his TikTok page. His name is Dave. Dave had one video up at the time, and a large amount of people he was following. We were curious and decided to look through it, and were shocked to say the least. Dave has a son and a daughter. He was following a bunch of girls with large bonkers that they would post often. The girls ranged from being underage up to around their mid-20s max. This was very upsetting because he has a young daughter. Sometime later we found out they all planned a family vacation to come visit us, and by then, he had gone private. We decided to take matters into our own hands and test him to see if he was more than just a pervy old man. We made a fake TikTok page of a random girl and reposted her bikini videos. She's already pretty TikTok famous, so we weren't violating her. We made the account and requested him. The first request was denied, so we tried again. For context, our bio was, "DM me," with a smirking cat emoji. To our shock, not only did he accept our request the second time, but he'd met us 2 gold waving emojis and followed us back. We responded back with hey winking emoji. "What are you up to?" He responded, and eventually we asked him, "I just got done with a swim. Are you single?" And he evaded the question and said, "Lovely." He then wanted to know where we were based, and that's when we said, "Stop cheating on aunt named Eva. I will be sending her screenshots in 24 hours unless you want to tell her yourself." He tried to say he's only on here for close friends, and how he's a very loyal husband, which we all know is a lie. After, we left it at that, and would joke about it. Months later, my sister and I, who we also told about the situation, went to visit our other cousin Bob in a different country when we found out even more shocking information. We were telling our cousin Bob about everything, and he asked us if we could keep a secret because he knew more than we had thought. Bob said our Uncle Dave comes to visit alone and asks him to drop him off at meetings. Later he found that they were not actually meetings, but he's been meeting up with this girl he knew since childhood and sleeping with her. He would also take him to parties and go drinking, but he tells the family how against drinking he is when really he's drinking by himself and partying. We think his wife knows because when he travels she starves herself so she can end up in the hospital, and he comes back early. We didn't tell Uncle Dave's kids because we feel that they are too young and it would break their family. His wife Sally probably already knows and doesn't care. We also haven't told our family because they're all close brothers. To add to this matter, he goes out of the country and spends money on other girls and vacations for himself, but for his family, he is an extremely cheapskate and makes our dads pay for him while we go on vacations even though he makes 6 figures. He has even stolen money from my dad, and he forgave him. Finally, they all share one bathroom and have the tiniest house. I hope that one day he gets caught because he doesn't deserve his family.